Hello, my name is Shadow Templar 591 and I'm back doing a what is video. For those who don't know what my what is videos are, they're beginner's guide videos that I go over the whole premise of the game without any spoils, or at least if I do, I say so, but I haven't had any to do that so far. So in these videos I go over what kind of game it is, story, gameplay, aesthetics, the normal stuff. Does this game accomplish a goal if it has? Price, who it's made by, and then my final thoughts. So this game is made by Roll7, published by Devolver Digital. They've also made games like Oaklos, The Talos Principle, Sometimes Always Are Monsters, Gods Will Be Watching, games like that. For the rest of this game, the game actually explains a lot of itself, so I'm just gonna let it do it.
Use me and abuse me.
So then, the way this game is structured is you get a debrief. At the start of every mission, you come to the character select screen, and then you go to the mission, and then you have a briefing about how you did on the mission. So, as you can see, there's a bunch of characters. I'll go through each one of them, and then we'll start the mission. So Steve is a guy who you start off with. He's kind of the generic, like his name, his gameplay matches his style. He's very generic.
Shotgun problem solver.
Clyde is your stereotypical redneck. He has a sawn-off shotgun, and I guess he's also Scottish.
Running and shooting.
Samantha is your standard British badass woman. She does executions fast, as you can see, but when she's moving, she's not. She's Welsh.
Jesus Christ, pause.
We have literally Jesus Christ, superstar, who is the over-sexualized Latino. He's a very fast character. He runs very fast. He guns very fast. He can do executions really fast.
I really am pissed right now.
You have Mike, who's another shotgun, but instead, unlike Claude, who has multiple shots, Mike only has two, but he has a regular shotgun, so it's a double barrel shotgun, so it actually reaches further. He's pretty fast. We got Stanley. He's really slow, but he fires very fast. He's good against crowds, and he's got solo reloads.
Let's get real.
We've got Clive, who's your standard British 007. Much like a lot of the other characters, he's very accurate. He can smash doors with his slides. Most characters actually have to wait and open them, or if you open them, it doesn't hurt the enemy on the other side. He can shoot two ways, but when you do that, you're not very accurate.
Am I a bird? Am I a plane? Am I a... Wait! What am I?
we've got Ronald Justice, who feels like he should be coming out of a comic book. I know there's a movie about basically ordinary people being superheroes in real life, and I can't remember the movie, but he probably would be in that movie. And then we finally have Kimmy, who actually doesn't have a weapon. She doesn't have a gun, I don't think, but she uses a katana. So that's the main characters. I'm gonna go with Steve for this mission just because he's the one you're gonna have. As you see in the middle, there's approval rating 100%. I'll let you know how to get that up. But basically, the higher that is, the more characters you unlock. And my tip why I'm thinking of it. So my tip would be, if you're on a mission and you can't beat it, or you're having a part with a hard part with a certain part of it, come back later, and you might unlock a newer character that either fits your playstyle better or is just better for that mission, just because of the enemy types and the placement and whatnot.
School? I hate school.
So as you can see, this is a kind of this is not kind of a 2D side scroller, almost very pixelated. It's a pixel art style that Devolver Digital is definitely known for, but they seem to, and I know that they're just the publisher, but they always seem to make different games with almost at the same time the same art style, but at another time different art style. Okay, I thought I could. I thought he had some ammo I can get, but I guess not. Controls feel very fluid. They feel really responsive. Music matches the levels. The enemies, much like the actual characters you unlock and Bunny Lord himself, are very over the top, I guess is the best way to put it. There is a Megalord edition to this game. It basically, I think it's $18, but you get a lot of stuff. You get the soundtrack, you get some digital arts, you get some desktop wallpaper. So you get I would say personally you get your money's worth. There are, as you see, special weapons like grenades. There are other ones like a cat bomb. There are actually also special ammo you can get.
Fire at will.
The only problem with the special ammo I have is you can't cycle between it and the regular ammo. And then just the final thing, you may have seen at the very bottom left, and it comes up here as well. Basically, different things you can do, optional stuff. That's what helps you get your approval rating up and unlock more characters. And then now we have the briefing. Okay, and then we'll just go back to the level selector. And that's really how the progression of the game goes until you get to the final day. It is split up, as you see, into 3 different segments. First segment, which is days 1 through 7, or missions 1 through 7. Each mission happens 1 day, equals 1 day. You deal with Russian mob boss in what's called Vacaville. On the second set of days, from 8 to 14, you deal with a street gang and their leader. From days 15 to 21, you deal with the Yakuza or Yakuza type mob, and the days correspond to those pictures you see over that little plant. The left, going from left to right, being the mob boss, the street gang leader, and then the Yakuza boss. And then as you go up in days, the calendar also changes. But that's really it, guys. There's nothing much more to this game. So for price, I would definitely say, obviously, if you can get this cheap, do it. $10 or less for this, the base game. But I would definitely say for $18, everything you get in the Mega Load Edition, in my opinion, is worth it. This is a short game. It's not really that long. The levels do get more complicated than the first one. That's kind of the tutorial level, obviously. You do get, like I say, also bonus armor, not armor, but ammo, and special ammo, not bonus ammo, and things like that. And even really cool bombs and weapons that you can also use along with that special ammo. Music's great, but it's not a long game. Even with beating the bonus stuff, I say maybe it's a 10 to 15 hour game at the most. So just so you know that going forward. But personally, I had a lot of fun with it. It's over the top, it's sarcastic, it's humorous, it's my kind of game. It's almost like an 80s cheese movie, but in pixelated 2D side-scrolling form. And on that note, guys, my name has been Shadow Templar 591, and as always, have a great day.